wani kama da kai, ai babu wani.
Yeah, hello everyone. You are welcome to yet another edition of Africa's Realities. My name is Mr. Johnson Yakubu Sani, and today I'm out with another video. And today I want to talk about patriotism. Patriotism, and this is something that is completely non-existent in Nigeria. Completely non-existent. There is no patriotism in Nigeria at all. Before I go further, please, I'd like you to subscribe and ring the notification bell, because for whenever I come before you with videos, you'll be the first to watch and to see the content. So let's get into our discussion of today. I am talking about patriotism. Now, forget about what you see Nigerians, where we now talk. We are talking with you guys, or maybe from other countries, especially Kenya, South Africa, Ghana. We say Nigeria this, Nigeria that. We say, you people say Nigeria is your country is better. We say our country is better, and we kind of look like if we are patriotic people. We are not patriotic people. We are not patriotic people. And there's a reason why you see a country that lacks patriotism completely. When you see a country that has zero patriotism like Nigeria, there are reasons. And one of the key reasons that I want to point out today is corruption. Now, corruption is the reason why there is no one patriotic Nigerian today. Because of corruption. First of all, the people who are corrupt are not patriotic people. Because if you are patriotic, you won't be corrupt. You would think about building the nation, building a society where everybody enjoys, than you packing everything and stealing everything and allowing everyone to suffer. So corruption is one of the reasons. There are other reasons, but today I want to face corruption because it is like the biggest of all reasons. When you look at Nigeria today, because of corruption, nobody wants to lay his life for Nigeria. No one person wants to lay his life for Nigeria. Let's look at the police. Nigerian police will never die for Nigeria. Nigerian police will rather allow criminal to run away than he risking his life pursuing criminal. He would rather be on the road, stopping a motor and collecting illegal levy and go and eat with his family, than he risking his life chasing after a criminal. He will never chase his life. He's not patriotic like that to chase a criminal, like we see how the Western police, they will chase criminal until they get them. They will be shooting criminals, shooting at them. They are shooting at criminal. Criminals run away on a car and they are chasing the criminal on a high-speed highway, and they are running after risking their life that their own car can somersault. They don't care. They are out to make sure they get this criminal. This thing is completely non-existent in Nigeria. And do you know why? It's very simple. When you risk your life to better this country, to better this nation, when you risk your life for the betterment of this nation, who really are you risking your life for? Whom did you risk your life for? Do you know who you risked your life for? You risk your life for the very few who are stealing the wealth of the country and are rich. When this country is peaceful, when this country is good, when everything is working, and we can risk our life to make things work, to make the society, we can risk our life for our nation, is for the betterment of who? Because it's not the betterment of us. It is the betterment of few that have a very peaceful society, and they will perpetuate their stealing and embezzlement. there is nothing they give to Nigerians. Nigerians don't have electricity. Since I was born, I am 51 years old. I am 51 years old. Since I was born, we have never had constant electricity up to today. Since I was born, Nigeria has never had constant electricity. Why? Millions have been put to provide electricity. These millions have been stolen. No pipe-borne water everywhere. Many people are providing water for their homes. They build boreholes and they draw water. Why? Because the money to put these things into place have been stolen. Many things are not working because monies have been stolen. Not for the past 50 years, all these monies have been stolen. Because if this infrastructure have been put, even for the past 50 years, other government will come and add more. They'll be adding more. But these infrastructures are even non-existent because 50 years ago, nobody put it. 40 years ago, nobody put it. 30 years ago, nobody. 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and even up to now, nobody is putting them because everybody is stealing the money to put these infrastructures so that every Nigerian can enjoy. This is akin to a person like you come and build your house in a poor community, you build a big mansion in a poor community, and then you now say, okay, because of your house, you are going to tar the road that is only in front of your house. So you tar the road that starts from the point your fence starts, and you to the point it ends, and you leave every other road untarred because you are a selfish person. But you forget that you have to drive through all the muddy place before you reach your tarred road. Why? And this is what they are doing. They take it, they say they build everything, and they forget everybody. And when the society is bad, they don't know they are affected or their children will be affected. But the truth of the matter, when our society is a society that we feel, if we die for this country, who are enjoying this country? Who get to enjoy the country? So how are we going to die for the country? How are we going to be patriotic? How are we going to lay our life to see that things work? When the very few will just steal all the resources of the country. So we should die so that they keep on enjoying. It can't work like that. So corruption is a very, 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 very evil that has left Nigeria where Nigeria is. I had a cousin. I had a cousin that does DSTV installation, DSTV Dix installation, and I was much younger then, very unemployed. And he said, "Come and follow me. Let's be doing DSTV installation." And I began to follow him at that time. I think I was like 22 years or 23 years old, or probably 25 years old, between 22, 23, 24, 25. So I was going out with him for installation, and that was about the time DSTV was kind of new in Nigeria, so it was a hot kick. So all these multimillionaires, all the bourgeoisies, all these embezzlers and thieves, they'll be calling my cousin to come and install DSTV, and he will install. And when there's a little problem, they'll call him to come and rectify the problem. So I go with him for the rectification of the problem. And then my cousin will tell me, he will say, "Look at this, John. See, this is just the problem. It's this wire that has gotten loose." But they didn't know. But you see, do you know what I'll tell them? I'll tell them the LNB is dead. I'll tell them this is dead. I'll tell them, he will now lie. This is dead. That is why this is dead. They don't have any knowledge of these things. And he will now tell them they should bring money. And these people, they are going for their business. They are going for the work. For their work, all they want is to come back home and have their DSTV working so that they can watch the news they want to watch. Now he will tell them that these things have gotten spoiled. And whatever price he said, they will pay him. And he will collect it. And when they go out to work, he will just go and fix the wire that he thinks has been loose. Then he will go to his workshop and go and take a dead A dead component that he told them is dead, and come and say, this is the one I changed. Now, why did I bring this story? It's because I now asked him, why are you insincere? Why are you not a truthful person? Why will you not say the truth? Do you know what he told me? He said, look at these people that I'm doing this work for them. Do you think this money they have, they worked for it? Is it not the money of the nation they stole? He said, that is how me too, I will chop from the money of the nation that they have stolen. Now you see how the corruption has trickled down. Because everybody sees them as people who have stolen money. When we look at a society, our idols, the people we want to emulate, are people who have embezzlers. That is why we go to school. We don't even want to study. All we want to pay to have the certificate, because all we want is to just enter government and embezzle. We don't care whether we have the knowledge or we don't have the knowledge. We just want the certificate. And that is why we are not serious people. Because it's an entire system of corruption. When the NEPA people come to your house, they are looking for what they will get. When everybody comes to your house, he's looking for how he will lie, how he will collect. See, when we have a society where people are productive, where the millionaires we see, maybe we look at America, for example, the multi-billionaires, we always attribute them to a production of something. A production, whether attributed to production, whether it's goods, whether it's service. They went into production. Maybe they open a company that is producing car, or a company producing phone, or a company producing service. They are into production and they are multi-millionaires. When we come to a place like Nigeria, who are our multi-millionaires, we now see they are former governors, they are former ministers, they are former. There's no tangible, productive thing they've done to be multi-millionaires. So, when you have a society like this, how can you be very patriotic to such society? How can you you want to lay your life to see for the betterment of this society, because you know even if you die, your children will not suffer in this country. But it's a lie. You die today, your children will suffer. Government will never provide anything for them. The little you are providing, you will stop providing. Nobody will provide. Nobody provide. There is no system that they put in place. They didn't put any system in place to take care of anybody. All they are doing is just they are stealing, and everybody is on his own. Everybody is on his own. It is a rat race. And there's no system on ground. There's no system on ground. I was listening to one content person from America who is living in Nigeria. She was talking of how somebody was involved in an accident, and there is no ambulance. And the hospital that have ambulance are private hospital. And this private hospital, you have to pay. You pay for the ambulance to come to carry somebody that is dying until the person died on the road. There are no ambulance. These are something that the government will put in place everywhere. They will steal the money. Everybody's going to know whether you die or whether you live. They don't care. They have put nothing on ground for anybody. Nothing on ground for anybody. Nothing. There is no house for the aged. Aged people, if you don't have anybody to take care of you, you go to the street, you beg. There is nothing for the disabled. Disabled are everywhere begging. There's nothing government has put for the disabled. There's nothing government have put down for anybody. They didn't put electricity, they didn't give. Water, they didn't give. What is it? All our years, They have stolen this, stolen that, stolen this. Multi-billionaires have to do with government. Even when you don't work with government, you have to be somebody that goes to get contract from government to be multi-billionaire. And they will sign the contract to you and they will overinflate the money. And at the end, you now share it with them. Everything is so bad. So how can we have people who want to be patriotic to such a nation? How can we have people that can lead their life for such a nation? So nothing is working. The entire system, to the extent you go to ministry, to government office, you need something. Even the messenger that will carry your file from here to here, you must give him something because he's only thinking about himself. Or whether the system works, whether that project that if he moves this file from here to here, maybe the project will help Nigeria, it doesn't concern him. He's just thinking about what will enter his bank account. That is how everybody is thinking about what enters his bank account. And this is how we are living. What kind of a country are we building? Now we have insurgency everywhere because everybody believes the country is not working for anybody. Nobody thinks of they don't think of the country. And I used to say maybe it's because of the followership. The followership is why the country is bad, but no. It's because of the thieves and the embezzlers and the corrupt people. The corrupt people, they've laid a precedence for everyone to follow. So everyone just find out that, these people are just multi-billionaires there because they stole for the nation. Me too. Whatever I can do to be rich is what I'll do. Whatever I can do to be rich is what I will do. And that is how 95% of Nigerians think. Nobody think of what can I do to better this entire society, to build the entire society. Because nobody is thinking. Even people you entrust the nation into their hands, they are busy stealing the nation dry. So when you have a country where your multi-billionaires did not come from, well, let's face the truth. Every wealthy and super rich person is an idol. Every rich person is an idol. Let's face the truth. Maybe I look at Michael Jackson. A lot of people want to be musician because of Michael Jackson. He's a super rich person. I look in Nigeria. Maybe I look at Obasanjo. I look at everybody wants to be into politics because Obasanjo is super rich. I look at Babangida. Everybody wants to go into military because Babangida is super rich. But one thing we don't ask, we don't know that these people now, after they want to be like the idols, they now start digging how did the idol become who he is. And they now find out this is how. So that is why you go to USA, you find that many of them will now look at Elon Musk and they'll say, how did he become? Oh, he created this, he created that. He's building spaceships, he's building. They look at Bill Gates. How did he become the wealthiest man? Oh, he went and manufactured Microsoft. He went and this is what they think. So their society will have people. Look at this man. What can I manufacture too? What can I discover? What can I? Because people who are multi-billionaires, they are discovering things. But in our country, when we look at them, we now find out, oh, okay, they were governors. Oh, they are ministers. Oh, they are senators. They were senators and they become multi-billionaires. Okay, that man has been working with government. Government has been giving him waiver. Government has been paving way for him to be multi-millionaire so that he gives them. Everything is about corruption. So you find out people are growing up and thinking how they will enter government, how they will be corrupt, how they will steal. That is how people are thinking. So the society, nobody's thinking how I'll be productive, how I'll invent this, how I'll invent that. No, everybody's thinking how I'll be corrupt, how I'll be. That is the entire thing. That is why you have a lot of Yahoo people, because everybody's thinking what I will do to be rich. The Yahoo too are thinking what I will do to be rich. So they enter their computer, how I'll dupe this person, how I'll scam this person. The entire system is this. It all boils down from what we see from the top. From the top, they are our idols. The two people at the top, they are our idols. Whether we like it or not, we see them and we want to emulate how they became successful, we want to emulate. And completely we have a system that is corrupt. Corrupt. So, but still, with the followership, we have to know that we have to take our country back. We have to really fight corruption. We have to put our heads together and be united. See, these politicians are dividing us because if we are united, we will understand it. If they come with religion and this thing, we will now forget about who is stealing. We will now be thinking that man is our enemy. That man from that region is our enemy. These people from this region are our enemies. That is what we'll be thinking. But when we think of the nation, we will now know, no. Anybody stealing our resources and is not channeling the resources into providing infrastructure so that we can grow as a country, he is the enemy. Not we who are, they're not the masses who are struggling and suffering. They now start hating themselves. It is that tribe, it is this tribe, that tribe is killing us, that tribe. No, that is not the problem. The problem, whether you are Hausa, Igbo, everybody, you come together and say, no, these are our enemies, the people who are milking this country dry. They are the real enemy. It's not you who is struggling how to eat, who is hustling up and down. That they just sell to you. Those people hate us. Those people want to kill us. That's all they tell you. And the people who are telling you this, they are stealing your money and everybody's money. And they keep telling you it's those people that they hate you. It's those people, and you now carry hatred for those people. Those people hate us. We are this, we are that, and they hate us. What nonsense way of thinking is this? So let's look at how we can get this country back into working. Let's look at how we can fight corruption, because the more corruption is perpetuated, the more patriotism is killed. And even as we are now, we are not patriotic in Nigeria. We are not patriotic. Nothing we do for the nation. Everybody does everything for himself. Everybody is so self-centered. Himself, his family, his people. Nobody think of the nation. Nobody think. Even when you see a little politician will do small thing, you not be advertising. Look at what I've done for you. Look at what I've done for you. Nonsense. As if it's not his duty to do it. It's because he knows that at least I try to do for now. Somebody said will come and you even pack everything, he won't do. So you have to help me that I even pack small. I pack half and I channel half into providing some things. So let's see how we build a nation. Thank you very much. Please subscribe. My name is Mr. Johnson Yakobusani. Until I come again with another video, please subscribe.